Hello, happy Friday halftime TV viewers and subscribers. Welcome to another episode, and we have some updates for you because the Reggae Boys were in action today. And I know you're thinking, but wait, the international break is up. Yes, but we have some Reggae Boys who were actually playing some football today in the EFL Championship, and we're here to bring you some update on those. All right, before we go any further, big shout out to all our viewers and subscribers. We appreciate the love and the support that you're constantly giving us. Remember, smash the like button, subscribe to Halftime TV as soon as you hop on. Leave your comments in the comment section as well. We appreciate the insight or the varying perspectives, so keep those coming in. Next thing, please remember, keep it respectful, not because you and someone in the comment section do not agree. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to disrespect them. We can respectfully disagree, or we can agree to disagree, as some put it. Okay, so please keep the comment section respectful. Those views, if you're sharing them, you can share them without being disrespectful. Okay, so let's get to it. So we had three Reggae Boys, or I must say prospective Reggae Boys, who were in action today. We have Jamal Lowe, who we know he's a seasoned campaigner for Jamaica by now. We have Omari Hutchinson, still basically on the fence, as some are saying. And then we had Cadamarteri, who he recently received a call up from the Jamaica senior team, and he opted to play for the England junior team instead. So we have updates for all on all three of these players, and we'll be providing you with that update in short order, or those updates in short order. Before we even get into it, big shout out to the sponsors, Quicklink Shipping. Anything you need shipped into the island, Quicklink Shipping has you covered. All right, so happy Easter for those who are celebrating Easter. I hope you stay safe. I know it's busy and it's a party weekend down there in Jamaica. Please ensure that you're being responsible. Please ensure that you and your families are staying safe. You know, this time of the year, people are excited. There are so many events happening, and we tend sometimes to get a little bit carried away. So please ensure that you stay safe, folks. We're looking forward to seeing you next week, both on the channel and outside of the channel as well. So please stay safe over the festive weekend, because I think some people are even saying Easter is the new summer now. So we have so many events happening in Ocho Rios, in Montego Bay, in Negril, in Portmore, you name it, in Kingston. So the entire island of Jamaica is fully booked right now. The police officers, their hands are tied. They have so much work to do, and I hope motorists on the road, they stay safe as well. Just be careful, folks. That's all I'm asking. Okay. All right. So now that we've done all the housekeeping, let's get over to the football. In the earlier game today, we had Swansea City up against Sheffield Wednesday, and Cadamarteri plays for Sheffield Wednesday. We have Jamal Lowe, who plays for Swansea City's on loan from Bournemouth. And I must say, what a game that was. Swansea left it late. They're basically, I think, I don't want to say safe, because we still have a number of games to go. But after the 41st minute, Cadamarteri, after a set piece came into the box, he basically latched onto it at the back post, turned it in, and it was 1-0 to Sheffield Wednesday going into the halftime break. So again, proper finish, a poacher's finish, I must say, just sneaking in, rolling the defender and getting a foot on it to slide it beneath the goalkeeper at the back post. So that was a good goal from the 18-year-old. He chased off celebrating teammates, ran behind him to share the moment. And it's been a busy week for Cadamarteri, because he scored from the penalty spot as well for England. They lost 3-2 against the United States during the international break, but nonetheless, Cadamarteri got on the score sheet in that 3-2 game. Okay, so now 2 caps for England. He played in the game against Morocco. That game ended in a draw, didn't get on the score sheet. Played in the game against the United States. That game ended 3-2 in favor of the United States. He got on the score sheet there. And we posted the video of the penalty that he scored in that game as well. So it's a busy week. Got on the score sheet for England, young team, under 19s or under 18s. And he got on the score sheet again today for Sheffield Wednesday. Okay. Fast forward, so the second half now, because going into the lead, going into the halftime break, Sheffield Wednesday had the lead. They preserved the lead going into the break. At halftime, there was a change from Swansea. They brought on Jamal Lowe as their savior coming into the second half. So both players, Jamal Lowe and Bailey Cadamarteri, they were on the pitch together for a total of 12 minutes. Okay. Both of them were on the pitch for a total of 12 minutes because Bailey Cadamarteri, he was substituted in the 57th minute. Okay, so Jamal Lowe came up big for his team in the 76th minute as Swansea City ensured that they didn't lose this game. So in the 76th minute, Jamal Lowe, again, cross came into the box. One of his teammates got a head onto it, and he was basically in the right place at the right time, as most goal scorers are. He's the top scoring reggae boys in the championship, or the top scoring reggae boy in the championship, and he continues to do well and continues to thrive at Swansea. I expect him to be back with Bournemouth at the end of the season. So I think overall the game was a balanced game. I think Swansea did enough to get something from the game, and Sheffield Wednesday, at one point, the tweets were all over the place. Everyone was excited. The fans were pumped because a win would actually take them out of the bottom three. Right now, the mere fact that they drew that game, it means only one team is beneath them in the table right now. So they desperately needed to win that game if they were to come out of the bottom three. But in the end, they came away with a single point, which doesn't really do a lot of good for them. Their goal difference is, I think, -30, -31. So Cadamarteri will need to be scoring a whole lot more goals if they are to move up the table. But I think them just getting out of that bottom three would be a short-term goal for them in the immediacy. So big shout out everyone who's on here. Remember, smash the like button as soon as you join. Share, tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you're new to Halftime TV, don't forget to subscribe. All right, so Jamal Lowe up against Bailey Cadamarteri, both of them on the pitch together for roughly 12 minutes, as I said. Cadamarteri scoring in the 41st minute, Jamal Lowe scoring in the 76th minute. Now, we could see both of these players representing Jamaica in the upcoming World Cup qualifiers and in the Copa America later on in the summer. But for Cadamarteri, there's still work to be done as it relates to the housekeeping. From the Jamaica Football Federation's side. And for Jamal Lowe, the position that he plays is a position that Jamaica is stacked in. And I think based on what we saw in the game against the United States a couple of days ago, it's not one of his most convincing performances, but also we have to bear in mind that the team that he had around him wasn't the best suited for his kind of football. So it didn't really suit his strengths, and as a result, it may be one of the reasons why he struggled to get a handle on that game. Los Blancos, we're going to get to that right now, because in the game that just concluded, Ipswich Town just played against Blackburn, and again, opposite end of the spectrum. Blackburn struggling in the championship. Ipswich Town, seen that Leicester lost their game a little bit earlier today. Ipswich Town needed to win if they were to assume the top spot in the championship, and that's exactly what they did. Right. So I think Connor, I don't hold on, I need to confirm that player's name, but yeah, nonetheless, Ipswich Town, Connor, was it Bailey or one of those names? Anyway, don't remember his name fully, but he got on the score sheet. Jamaica's Omari Hutchinson didn't look too great. He lost the ball on a number of occasions, couldn't retain possession of the ball, didn't look too threatening going forward. And I think it's one of those games that he struggled in, if I'm to be honest with you. I think he will want to forget this game real quick. Overall, his team did well. His team did enough to win the game. Blackburn, they got themselves in a number of threatening positions, but just couldn't get it across the goal line. I think it's one of those where Even Blackburn got the ball in the back of the net, and it was ruled offside because the player was standing in front of the goalkeeper. So overall, of these three reggae boys, or three attacking reggae boys, I think Jamal Lowe, it must be noted, he had the best game of the three. Omari Hutchinson, it's a game to forget for him. Nonetheless, his team are atop the EFL for now, because Leeds United plays in a couple of minutes, and if they win, then they will be at the top of the EFL. So still a number of games to go in the English Championship, still a lot of football to go, and I think it could go either way still as it relates to who will win the championship. But as it relates to the reggae boys who are in action week in, week out, we'll continue keeping an eye on them, and we'll continue to update you, the viewers and the subscribers, on what's happening. Los Blancos, Hector played really well, and Casey Palmer and Lati look solid today. All right, halftime, I think Ipswich don't play ball on Omari wing much as they attack. True, and there were occasions that Omari Hutchinson was actually going over on the left wing to actually get into the game. I think he was isolated a whole lot on that right flank, standing on the throw line for large periods, waiting on the ball to come. Didn't get to him, and I think it's maybe one of the reasons why he didn't have one of those games. All right, so the type of player that he is, he needs to constantly be receiving the ball and building his confidence, taking on players, and when it works out, it works out, and he will continue doing it, and we will get end product. But in this instance today, I think they failed to get the ball to him enough, and as a result, he was struggling. He had to basically go elsewhere to get the ball, and when he did go over there and get the ball, it was almost as if he was in his teammates' way most of the time. There were situations where he had to basically come in the middle of the pitch for the ball to take it back out on the right-hand side. So it's one of those games. But I'm curious to hear what you, the viewers and subscribers, have to say. For those who watched the games, or for those who have been paying attention, what are your thoughts on the Reggae Boys, or the prospective Reggae Boys, performances today in the championship? We had so many Reggae Boys in action, and then we had some who are to be Reggae Boys, or Reggae Boys to be to get more involved in the game too. I agree. All right, so Bailey Cadamarteri, busy week for him. Scored for England, scored again today for Sheffield Wednesday. But as I said, he's going to need to get on the score sheet far more often if his team is to get out of that bottom three. Ipswich, they assume top spot in the Ipswich assume top spot in the championship, but only for now, as Leeds United plays a little bit later on today. Leicester lost a little bit earlier, which means it's no free for all, at least for this weekend. All right, so we have, all right, my halftime TV is J Analyst, or at halftime TV. You can follow me on either of those. Remember, like, share, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and keep those comments coming in. All right, halftime TV saying take care. Hope you enjoy what's left of your weekend, and remember, we're live tomorrow with action from victory.
Thanks for watching Halftime TV. This is Leon Bailey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.